As celebrations erupted across Israel after the killing of Hamas chief Yahya Sinwar, Iran issued its first response, claiming that the release of the final moments of the man responsible for the biggest terror attack on Jewish soil will breathe fresh life into the resistance against the Zionists. Earlier, the Israel Defense Forces, that's IDF, had released dramatic visuals of an enemy fighter, believed to be Sinwar, before he is taken out in a volley of fire. Here's a detailed report. Take a look.
People across Israel erupted in celebrations after the Jewish forces took out their number one target, Hamas chief Yahya Sinwar. However, even as Israel inflicted a body blow on Hamas, eliminating its lone surviving frontman, Iran sent out a stern warning to the Jewish nation in its first response to the killing. Iran's diplomatic mission to the United Nations released a statement saying Israel made a big mistake releasing the final moments of the Hamas frontman. Tehran said the viral drone footage of Sinwar going down in a volley of fire will infuse fresh life into the resistance against the Jewish forces. Meanwhile, Hamas's deputy leader in Gaza, Khalil al-Yahya, confirmed the hit on Sinwar. Announcing Sinwar's death earlier, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu claimed the beginning of the end of the war in Gaza. However, Iran's statement makes it clear that the conflict is far from being on its last legs.
The countdown to the 2024 US elections is now officially underway. Early voting has kicked off across several states, including Louisiana, Hawaii, Washington, and North Carolina. With just 18 days until the election day, candidates are intensifying their campaigns and addressing the critical issues that matter to voters. From the economy to immigration, both sides are making their cases to the electorate. Today, we explore the voting trends, hear from the key players, and delve into the pressing concerns shaping this pivotal election. Let's take a closer look.
The countdown to the 2024 US elections is now officially underway. With just 18 days until November 5th, early voting has begun in Louisiana, Hawaii, Washington, and North Carolina, marking the official start of the 2024 election season. In the United States, voters get 3 ways to cast their ballots before election day. This year, with mail-in voting being the most common for the upcoming presidential race.
Well, instead of waiting till the day of voting, it's just a lot easier to come early and get it over with.
Concerns around the state of the economy and inflation continue. About 8 in 10 registered voters say that the economy will be very important to their vote in the 2024 presidential election.
The economy is so bad. Bidenomics is not working. And I just feel like he cares about people.
Democrat incumbent and Vice President Kamala Harris, however, has serious apprehensions about her Republican rival.
I believe so strongly that a second Trump term would be a huge risk for America and dangerous. Donald Trump is increasingly unstable and unhinged, and will stop at nothing to claim unchecked power for himself. He wants to send the military after American citizens. He wants to prevent women from making decisions about their own body. He wants to threaten fundamental freedoms and rights like the freedom to vote, the freedom to be safe from gun violence, to breathe clean air and drink clean water, and the freedom to love who you love openly and with pride.
Trump, who's known for being a demagogue and an expert rhetorician, claims to have the keys to America's biggest issue. Just weeks before Election Day, Donald Trump rolled out his familiar talking points on inflation.
We are going to take inflation and we are going to deflate it. We are going to deflate inflation. We are going to defeat inflation. We're going to knock the hell out of inflation. We're going to use a thing that we have more of than anybody else. It's called liquid gold, oil and gas. And we're going to make America affordable again.
Just weeks before Election Day, Donald Trump rolled out his familiar talking points on inflation. While Harris has improved over Biden in voters' confidence to make good decisions, Trump holds an edge over Harris on several key issues like immigration and foreign policy.